Good morning, all you out there in Panther Country. My name's Tavares Story. I'm here with.
Evan Shade, nice to meet you.
All right, we're getting in some Valorant today. How you feel?
I'm feeling great. This is my first commentating experience, and I can't wait to watch the teams play and get excited for them.
Yeah, and don't worry about the commentating. It'll be a breeze. You just gotta conversate, articulate, and focusate. I don't know. Just keep watching.
Yeah, I'll keep watching. We got it. I'll follow your lead.
Yep. So, you got the varsity team going out there. Had some struggles getting them on stream. I think this is the first time we've streamed them since we got back from break.
Really?
Yeah, it's been a little rough. No school on Mondays. Kind of messed up a lot of things. And even when we did, we just had issues getting these guys out here. So I know they're excited. We're starting a little bit earlier for you guys today because these matches usually take the longest out of all of them. I think we said we're still going to end at like 5:45, so we shouldn't have to worry about there. We are going against Ben Davis today. Like I said, it's been a minute since we streamed Valorant, so I'm not exactly sure where on the board we are against Ben Davis. So we're gonna see something here. Boys haven't been that. I don't know. Hopefully they've been in practice. Yeah. That's my thing. I know that they can perform well. I've seen it. It's been a hot minute, and I'm a little nervous.
I think both teams are going to put up a good fight. I hope that Snider has been putting their practice in, even though they haven't had school. But I believe that it will be a very exciting game worth watching.
Yeah.
We're week 5. They know they got it on the line. They can't afford to be making mistakes. If they do, let's hope they learn from it. They're able to recover, and hopefully we see Snider win. Yeah.
And actually, fun story. One of those days that we were gone for Monday, they still came in.
Yeah.
And they got food. They got Wendy's. They got nuggets. And essentially somebody put all the nuggets in a container with a whole bunch of sauces, and they shook it up real well. You're like, that would be fire, right?
Yeah.
He dropped it. He just, boom, everywhere out there.
Like keyboards, computer?
He was standing up, so it didn't get on there.
Okay.
But
all right.
it was still a sight to see. Just sauce everywhere.
I thought if it did, I was going to say that's going to be an expensive mistake to make.
Yeah, no, and even if, as long as the stuff wasn't on, and depending on where they were at, I'm pretty sure they could have just cleaned it up. But I don't think we're going to be doing that again anytime soon. All right. We're getting. Oh, this is weird. I haven't been here in a second.
It seems like we are on Lotus. I was never personally a fan favorite of the map. I think it's interesting and requires a lot of coordination for a 3-lane map, unlike some others that are more between 2 sites, just A and B. But Lotus is split between A, B, and C site. There's going to be a lot of angle holding, a lot of op play. If they're not, then, maybe
you're missing out.
Yeah, I'm missing out on some free kills and easy lead and advantage. But I'm really liking the team setup here from Snider. I'm really liking the Viper play. That all is good for A, B, and A take. I'm loving the Cypher to watch C side. And an overall raise, you always need to have a duelist on your team. I hope I get to see some good satchel play with a little bit of some alt charge. Maybe rack up a couple multi-kills while they're at it.
Well, yeah, but I'm a little. No. Let me think about this for a second.
Yeah,
because. Sorry, I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready to see us pop up. I was waiting to see. That was weird. I can't wait to see what the enemy picks, because
I can either. Yeah.
I mean, what would you say for a counter pick here, if you could?
For a counter pick,
if you saw this, yeah.
If I saw this, I would definitely be playing more for those that could hold off site as long as they can. I could definitely tell that they would try and play. If I were them, I would try to be playing around Raze, because she has a lot of mobility, a lot of entry frag potential. She is a duelist after all. It's supposed to be played for those who have high gun skill.
Get a peek, because I can see on the other screen. I think I can see the guy. Can't really tell.
Yeah, I would definitely try to play people.
It was there for half a second.
Okay.
You're up there, though.
They got a Raze as well.
Like a broken
a Gecko Raze. They have, I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember what his name is. He do with the glasses. It's been a minute. A very long time. I know he has an op as his ultimate, though.
Really?
So, yeah. So if he keeps getting kills, that's going to be some free ops for him. it could be trouble for Snider. But I think this is a very good team, especially with having a breach on their team for flashes.
This goes here.
I could see that possibly being a problem for our team here. But hopefully the Omen smokes and the Cypher tripwires and the Viper smokes are able to delay as much as possible.
Well, I'm seeing that we're on defense right here. So this is really going to show us, well, this is just the first pistol round, so not really going to show us how well we can play. But this really does show us how we play together, I guess. Ooh, we already got picked off first. Oh, we are not.
Hard on the side right now.
There we go. We got one. We got one.
Spike down A.
You're getting a little trade right here. I didn't like that little first initial. Where were we then? I don't even know. We were out in. We were pushed up a little bit further from A.
Spike
Spike
down
You can
A.
definitely tell they're going to be pushing up. I like the pinch here from Snider.
One enemy
Okay.
remaining.
3 out of 5.
Creeping around that corner. I see that.
With the 2v1 on here, I like the way that they are able to hold a crossfire onto Spike here. As long as he doesn't get flanked on B, I think this could be a free win for Cypher.
Okay.
Beautiful. Good first round. They get a 400 extra credits for a first round win bonus on top of being able to stay alive.
you gotta
I'd
let
love to see them be able to
yours.
pull that back. It
Let's go
was
out
looking
after
shaky
this.
there in the first round for Snider.
I was getting
Gecko-
a little I was getting a little shook up there.
Yeah, I was getting a little scared. Gecko there was really pulling out those kills. He's not even a duelist either. Just goes to show that it's not always about the person that you play, but the gun skill that individual character has.
Yeah, and you individual players too.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Definitely.
definitely.
Yes,
You
this should
definitely tell with the way that that first round went. It's going to be a very
Yeah.
interesting game to watch.
Oh yeah.
I do like these tripwires though.
The big play, and it's just with holding that angle, you can tell when they're coming out.
Yeah, very good angle to be holding.
Oh,
Spike here.
sorry. Animal cruelty right there. He didn't need to do that.
Oh, right, and Gecko
okay.
gets taken down by Omen. I love to see that. They're really holding it down here with the Marshall and the SMG play.
Ooh,
Breeze
that's
gets a flash on the Omen. Will they push? Spike down on B. We have the advantage right now.
One enemy remaining.
Nope, they got the one. 1v4 situations not looking good for them, and you got pushed, I think.
A beautiful cleanup by Fade. Very much, very good second round for
Yeah.
Snider right now. The first one was very shaky. I think they're starting to get used to the play style.
Like I said, it was a pistol round.
Yeah, it's a pistol round. You always gotta give him a little bit of credit, but I really like the Marshall plays here. I know they added in another sniper that costs a little bit more, but is able to one shot if they have 125 health. If for those who don't know, that is a small shield instead of a big shield that's 50 health.
So we got a 3-2 split, it seems like. Oh no, 4-1. My bad.
Bring them down.
Cypher's on the road on B.
Reloading.
Good first pick by Raze.
And actually, I think we only saw one actually push towards A. I mean, there's obviously someone else who just flashed.
Right.
But I feel like,
Enemy spotted.
wait. Yeah, I was saying we should push up B, push up middle, maybe do a hit a little flank, which is what's happening right now. Seems like.
Yeah, Cypher's definitely ready for a rotate. They definitely fell back off of A from that first pick that Raze got.
And
Okay,
actually, we're not seeing any contact. Oh, there we go.
I can imagine they're going to be trying to go for a C rotate here.
I can see that too.
Yeah, they're making a run on C.
We're getting more contact towards A, or
Spike
coming up
down
A.
A.
A very good split. I heard Raze fall back with her satchel charge. She's going to be playing back by her spawn. They give enough time in this 4v2 situation
30 seconds
for
left.
Snider to be able to position themselves appropriately.
Reload.
We're playing a little back and forth here. I didn't realize you were watching Batman.
Absolutely.
One enemy
see-
remaining.
Okay.
That goes-
1v3.
Spike
Ooh,
down
that was
A.
Amazing shots from Omen. I love to see that.
the first one. I was like, that was. Did he hit that first one? I don't know. I think I blinked.
Yeah.
Okay.
He didn't hit that first one, but you know, with the fact that he didn't even On ADS.
Yeah,
Quick
a little quick
scoping.
scope.
A little quick scope like
That,
this.
that was impressive. I was just
Yeah, I respect that a lot. Absolutely. But they did drop a Vandal that was free for Snider that Raze dropped after her death. Saving a lot of econ for Snider right now.
Did somebody get that though?
Huh?
Did somebody get that?
Give me a
Yeah, I
challenge.
believe somebody did. I think it was a Fade who picked that up.
All right, first 2 rounds already gone to Snider. Looking pretty good defensively.
It's an Omen immediately on B. I love to see the angles that they're holding here. You could tell that the other team here is playing very passive this time. For the first two rounds that we were able to see, they were hard aggressive. But you can tell that they're definitely taking their time and realizing if they want to get around on the board, they're going to have to play slow.
Yeah, they have to scope out where we are, essentially. And actually, it seems like they're going to play C here. At least we saw somebody up there.
We did. I want to see what kind of split push that they could take with 3 sites being here.
I think if I was Ben Davis, I might do a 3C 2B because we haven't really been on B. They don't know that.
Still
But they
waiting.
did get a first pick on A side. I heard the
Down
Ray
A.
satchel go off. I could tell that they're going to be trying to plan something. It's an immediate 3v4 for Ben Davis. They are playing Marshall on height
No
of A.
charges.
Cypher's going to have to make a play here to be able to
Yep.
turn it into Snider's advantage.
He's looking to flank here.
30 seconds left.
If I can get a pick, but Cypher, I don't think he's going to be able to swing this angle here.
Nah, I think he might get spotted too. He's
Ben Davis is definitely going to have to
10
make a move here. They got
seconds
10 seconds on the clock. Going for an A player.
Spike down A. 1 enemy remaining.
Mark 1.
spotted.
It's something
Two, there we go.
Fade one taps
Dreams,
Omen with a
asshole.
beautiful death
was
animation that ended the
beautiful.
round.
That was beautiful vandal work right there. That was
Absolutely.
bang.
I love the cleanup. I love the patience. You know, I think that Ben Davis had the right idea for how they wanted to push that there. But, you know, it just didn't work out. I really like the way that Cypher has been able to hold sights by himself. That's part of what makes him so good, to be able to set up on these flanks in these rotations. Snider played that very, very well. I want to see how Ben Davis is able to adapt to that.
I don't know if you saw earlier. Somebody, I forgot who it was. But it was us. We had a Dragon Vandal skin. Did you see that?
I did see that Dragon Vandal skin. It was one of the first skins to come out in the shop. I remember when I bought it for the first time. It was about a month into Valorant being released, and it cost, I think, $40 just for that one skin. I think it was about $80 for the bundle altogether. One of the most expensive bundles out there, and one of the best animations overall.
Man, there's something about these games where you have to hold sights and people just staring at walls. It makes me laugh.
It is definitely a lot different from your normal competitive games, such as Zelda or League of Legends. But we do get a first pick for Fade here.
Spike
Raze
planted.
sits there and pisses another pick.
Oh, using the wall. Little shortcut 2B.
Omen on the rotate, he's looking able to get a good cross here with the rest of his team. There's not much that Ben Davis is going to be able to do here.
1 enemy remaining.
In the 5-1 situation, this may be an absolutely flawless round
There
for
we go.
Snider. I'd love to see that on the 5th round.
Flawless.
I wasn't even sure.
Nothing's perfect.
I looked up and saw that all the enemy was gone. I was like, I was sitting there waiting for the action, and I realized that they were just fighting over there on A.
Yeah, it was a battle. It was surprising to kind of see Ben Davis sit there and try and do another A push. Snider is up 5-0 right now. You think that they would try something different. So far, C side has been the weakest for them to defend, and Cypher would have to hold it by himself, possibly worried about the Fade on B. But the fact that they haven't even tried to push it, though, has been something to see overall. I think they're very confident in being able to get around off of A, but it is going to cost them rounds. If Snider wins this one, it could be looking a little bit dreadful. Ben Davis is going to have to put in a lot of extra work here to be able to bring themselves back.
Yeah, no, I've also noticed that they've always been pushing A. I don't know if they feel more comfortable regarding the map,
Yeah.
but it just seems like they don't know that we've only been only had one person C or had like virtually nobody on B. But I would think that at this point they would try something different. especially
That is
with C.
the
'Cause
gecko
they've showed up on C. They
Yeah.
never like stayed and pushed. They've always rotated back A.
Ooh, that is huge though. 2 picks off of A. That's going to be making sight a little bit free for them.
Oh, he was holding that one.
And for Faye to be able to get taken out,
Spike
it's going to be a
planted.
very difficult situation with the bomb down. We got about 40 seconds now before the diffuser goes off. One with the TP, trying to get another angle to play through the other Omen smoke.
Okay, we get one.
Want more? Here's more.
They don't get the flawless.
With the ult from Gecko.
Oh,
They're able to see everybody on the map, but I don't believe
that was unfortunate right there.
it wasn't going to be able to happen in a 2v5 situation with the amount of util and how that's what I really like about Ben Davis though. The way that they were able to take that site, I can understand why they decided to go for that though. To be able to get a good entry pick off of that from that site was beautiful. To be able to take out our team's duelist, huge for Ben Davis right there. That was a free round for them.
Yeah, no, it was very unfortunate. It was like I was watching.
Yeah.
You never like saw them coming. I didn't see it coming, and I know that they didn't see it coming. But they kind of just were there.
Yeah, they were just directly on site, and that's what I was kind of waiting for. I was wondering why they would be pushing A so much, because they had the utility to get on the site fast with the race charges, the Omen smokes, and the breach flashes.
You know what I think it was? I think it was, especially with the speed that we just saw, they were scoping out A, and they kept getting picked off by us.
Right.
And that round, they knew who was going to be there. They expected some things, so they went for it, and some of those things weren't there, and they just kind of kept it.
Yeah, absolutely. Being able to get that first pick for them was essential. It's just a matter of being able to, who has the better aim in a situation on A, because once you lose sight of A control, it's very hard to take it back.
My ult's ready.
It seemed like they actually did push C here. We got our,
Got one.
whoa. We're even again.
Even at 3v3, they do have side control. The bomb's going off on the C. Faye's getting good
Spike
at
planted.
Where are you?
to try and find some, but the breach ult does go off. Faye does get stunned. A good pick from Viper here.
remaining.
A good double from Viper.
1v3.
Immediately turns into their favor, but there's still one left alive. Holding by the sand dunes. Raze gets the 3-piece. Love to see it from her, fulfilling the role of a duelist.
There we go.
Secular.
That's what we
Thank
like to
you.
see.
Raze lets
Push
Fade
your button.
get the defuse
Save the
again.
day.
For those who don't know, whenever you
Reloading.
defuse a bomb and those little alt points at the bottom, you get 1 point per defuse. Be able to help Fade get her ult a little bit faster. Hopefully she can get it one more time before we switch sides.
Oh yeah, that would be helpful, I would say.
Very, very helpful. She did try to use her ult there to be able to try and blind and figure out where people are at. Didn't really do too much. Viper and Raze, though, really managed to do it for the team. A beautiful double light Viper and an amazing 3-piece from Raze. Love to see both of them fulfilling their roles.
Oh, I saw that to the right there.
A little bit of a breach stun, trying to see if they can push anybody off the site. We do have some gecko traps going down and try and find out who's where. Now, as the door opens, you can tell they're trying
Owen's
to play
pushing
incoming.
deep into enemy spawn. I know what he's doing up there. From his rotation, though, it looks like they've pushed
Spike
towards
planted.
A again.
But today, player Snider is waiting for the rest of the team to link up on A to take some fights together and possibly trade.
We got picked. We get the counter pick, though.
Fire in the hole.
Raze all going off from Ben Davis. Will he find the pick?
Whoa.
And he gets shut down by Cypher. That can change the course of the round right there.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Okay, hold on.
In this 1v1 situation, will Viper be able to use the utility to use his bomb in time?
Footsteps. Oh, there it is. I don't
But
know
he
if the
doesn't have
fuse.
enough time on the clock, though, unfortunately. Good try by
Good
Viper.
try. Great try. Those footsteps got me jumping up too, though. I don't know. Do you think there would have been enough time if they just held the defuse?
If they held out the defuse, I think that the situation would have went either way. I think the biggest thing that really would have even gotten closer to that round is by shutting down Raze. It's nice that Cypher was able to shut down that ult early. It is now a wasted ult with 4 rounds left to go on the clock. Now, I think that it could have been potential for Snider to win if they used the Viper ult, but that could have just made Raze use her
This
ult
is a nice
earlier.
spot. Yes, this should do.
You want to play? Let's play.
And that's the opt-out going out. They know that they can't peek any long angles without losing their lives.
Oh yeah, I see it up there.
The Viper ult covering A, they're trying to delay the other team as much as possible right now.
Oh.
You do start to see some movement from C as a boom bot goes out for the other Raze.
You can feel the tension in the air. Everybody's just holding angles.
You can tell that
Try not
Ben
to get
Davis is
picked.
trying to make a play here.
Here's a gunfire. Trying to lure him out a little bit.
Oh yeah! Monster on the
They start to
loose!
ping on A site. Viper was going to be in. Because
30
of the
seconds
Omen ult,
left.
They can TP anywhere onto site and possibly bait for a plant. It's a good first pick for Viper. Shuts down the op ult.
That's great. Yeah, this seems like they push hard on A.
With 12 seconds on the clock, many shots are going out. They
10
get a good
seconds
pick
left.
off of B, but will they be able to stick to it?
Boy.
Spike planted. Last
Like
player
Titus.
standing.
My
1v2.
ultimate is ready. Where is everyone
Now,
hiding?
you don't want to rush this one. You have plenty of time to defuse. You're going to find out where your enemies are. Pick them off.
You know one's on the B rotator, one's holding for this
One
Cypher
enemy
goes out
remaining.
for Raze, gets shut down. Oh! And gets baited by the gecko.
There's that animal piece
It's a little-
again.
Yeah. I don't even know what kind of animal that is, but it was definitely a good bait by Gecko, though, for
depends on
sure.
your guns.
It was a good play. He almost brought it back there in a 2v4 situation.
Is Gecko a Pokemon trainer?
He pretty much is. He seems like that, doesn't he? I mean, you want to ignore a little bit of animal cruelty going on, you know,
Oh,
shooting
yeah,
animals
yeah,
and try and run at you, but
Listen,
Does seem
if
that way,
that
yeah.
listen, if something that feral started jumping at me, that's my first reaction. I'm sorry.
keep in
goes
mind,
here.
too, if it sits there and blinds you.
This is a
The
nice
Cypher
spot.
definitely had the right idea. It's just unfortunate with how it played out.
Yes. That round had potential for Snider victory there, though.
It
Like
did,
you
he almost
said,
brought it back.
If we didn't get that little critter.
Yeah, that definitely would have been nice to kind of expect a bait happening there. But we do get a good first pick from Omen here.
I wish we could've saw
Taking
that.
out their duelist. But we do get the refrag, though, on our duelist. So both races are now out of the game, but the blind does go out from Omen.
I was hoping we could have saw that one. That pick was probably nasty.
It definitely was. But Cypher gets taken out by 2. You can tell they're just starting to rotate on the C side. So Snider's moving themselves appropriately to kind of stop them before they overtake site.
Oh,
Plants go off. Oh, misses the shot. Managed to land one on breach
Spike
for 100.
planted.
The plant goes down. We're now on the clock. How will Snider react to this?
Cover going
At this
up.
point, we still have time.
Plenty of time to make a play. As long as Snider plays smart, they can easily turn this around for him. Amazing good check. Ooh. The blind going out from Owen. He gets a no-scope with the Marshall. You'd love to see that immediate 2v2. Will he drop the Marshall for another gun, or will we continue to push? He does
Definitely
pick up the
needed
gun.
somebody
player
needs to stick
standing.
right now.
Both
Hold that
singles
angle,
Sandys.
though.
How will Fate play this?
You've got to be kidding me.
That flash is unfortunate.
Fake and a blind goes out. There's no longer any time, so
Yeah,
he
you
gives
just
it
gotta
up.
survive.
Try and prevent the other team from being able to get any more econ on him.
That was unfortunate. That was.
It was.
One
I
dream
mean,
ends,
Omen did have the
another
smokes. He
begins.
possibly could have just sat there and smoked off the door. The stun was already used out early in the game, though. It was unfortunate how the other team was positioned.
Ben Davis, yeah, their positioning was crazy. Ben Davis, their plant right there with that angle.
Very good angle. They would have to require some very good precision for them to be able to.
Pick Ben Davis off, yeah.
Yeah,
It was just a good play from them. I can't even be mad about that.
it was. It was indeed. I have a lot of respect. You can tell that Ben Davis is starting to feel themselves a little bit more. They're starting to be able to feel how the game is going for them and how to turn it around. And I think Snyder's starting to respond appropriately here. I do like the holes from Snider, though. I love the way they're rotating by spawning early.
Yes, but you also got to realize that here in a second, we're all going to have to adapt
Oh
again.
yeah!
Oh,
Monster
yeah,
on the
absolutely. But you
loose!
see how Omen's all the way in his spawn right now, and he's flanking around. It's because he has his ult ready.
Careful now.
I'm sure if I contain at least Cypher as a free kill. How will Fade respond? She goes out looking for a refrag, but gets picked off by Omen. It's immediate 3v4. We
Spike
still have a
planted.
Raze ult as well. Possibly be a round changer for him.
Spike A. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this one. 5v3 situation is not great. We're
She's still gunning for you!
Let's go out.
that was
Viper almost secured the kill on Raze. Thankfully, Omen was able to get the refrag.
Last player standing.
1v4 situation. Not looking great. We did get a pick. Should do the same thing with the. Should do the same Pokemon trainer little move.
Absolutely. Raze was able to play that well. You know, he kind of understood. He learned from last round of how that Gecko, or from 2 rounds ago, my bad, of how that
Last
Gecko was able to
round
bait
before the
his
switch.
creature to be able to get that last kill.
Before we lose them.
It was looking hopeless for Raze there.
Yeah,
You know, he had to watch both angles.
Not gonna lie. If we had a little bit more time, just a little bit more time, I feel like they could pull it off.
They definitely could have. The Raze ult is still there. It's just a matter of how is Raze going to be able to use it to turn it around. Right now, we're in the last round. There's no reason to hold any type of credits. Use everything that you possibly have, every ult that you have.
We'll catch them. Grenade!
Right, going out.
Reloading.
Hits, I didn't hear a hit.
Cypher's able to sit there and ping all the enemies on C. We got about 3 on that rotate. How will Snider respond? Omen, Fade, and Cypher are starting to stack on a C, but realize that they are rotating
Bomb
early.
buddy out.
We got a bomb buddy.
They're now in B hall.
Oh,
Raze takes massive damage for the grenade and gets smoked off. But the ult from Raze does go out. Does it confirm a kill? It
yes!
does. Amazing first pick from Raze. Viper follows up. Yeah, Cypher in a possible flank. He could go through this door to be able to pick off the breach. The breach manages to get the Cypher. The flank does not work for him. The Viper ult going out. They did buy time.
Up.
Off your feet!
Satchel out.
Good play by Raze to be able to back up out of the stun there. But unfortunately, Omen gets picked off.
And I think they picked up the spike
30
again.
seconds left. Spike down B.
Nope. Never mind.
But Gecko gets some pick from
Last player
hallway.
standing.
1v1.
You need a 1v1
enemy
to win.
remaining.
And you love to see it from Viper. Viper has been doing incredibly well this game so far, especially playing as a controller to be able to kind of buy
Switching
time for
sides.
the team and stop rotates. He's been doing a very, very good job in being able to help the team out with as much utility as
We
possible.
won't.
Yeah, Viper's been going a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Can we get up the score real quick? No, yes.
I would love
Wait,
to
can't
see
hear it. I was trying to see how we're looking on kills. There we go.
Yeah, that is incredibly impressive for being able to have 2 initiators and controllers sit there at the top of the team, even above the duelist. You can definitely tell that the Snider team, both teams are incredibly balanced.
Yeah.
I mean, for a 7-5 in the first round, we definitely were able to anticipate this is going to be a very good game worth watching.
Speaking of first rounds, back on the pistol round, we are on offense this time.
Enemy spotted A.
Seems like a
Unfortunately, Omen was left very low. So is Viper from the grenade, but she does manage to take out Raze early.
seems like a push B.
Find
But we've seen this. I don't think we've seen an actual confirmed push B besides the last round we saw.
We haven't at all, but this is an amazing push by Snider to be able to take control. I love the way they rotated off of A to meet onto B to be able to crossfire any enemies that may try to rotate onto site.
Get her push off. Oh!
Cypher immediately gets taken out from top spawn.
Yep. Hopefully you didn't get juked out by that Gecko.
No, it is practically only a green situation with the low health.
Ooh! I can respect a little bit that pick right there. A little
Last
trade.
player standing.
There's only so much that could have been done.
One enemy remaining.
Managed to get the pick and almost managed to get Omen as well.
No,
but
I think they
unfortunately-
have enough time.
They did.
That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
You are able to tell about how much time is left on that diffuser. Do you see that white ring there? When the black dark matter's on the ground and it starts to kind of sparkle electricity, then you know that it's about to go off. And you won't
I was listening. I was like, no, we're
Yeah.
good. Yeah. But, listen, those were respectful picks right there, especially for how low health we had. I'm not mad at that.
It was really an omen be omen there with how they decided to push onto site. I love the way that they were able to coordinate that for a retake, but I love the way that Snider was able to push onto B. I love the way they were able to go from A site to B to be able to crossfire and hold those who were trying to plant the bomb.
Yeah, Cypher with when they went A, I think it was Cypher and Viper. I believe so. They went A and they did a little flank around B. I think that helped us get those initial picks.
It did.
That almost shaped the win for us. More plays like that will really help out our game.
Almost, but this breach is definitely going to be a problem on defense with the stuns that are able to go out.
Yeah, it's already proven to be so.
Bomb buddy out.
Reloading.
These noises are pretty crazy.
There's a shot that he's actually racking up the score.
Spike down.
Managed to get taken out by our range.
That was a questionable push right there.
It was, you know, I mean, there's not much that could have been done from those who died to
Okay,
Raze,
I
with
only
the
have,
Bucky
like,
close
Oh,
range.
yeah.
We're absolutely losing that
That's
fight.
not what I was
Hopefully that's
questioning. It
enough.
was the end. We got our last pick. I don't know if I would have hit that corner
Yeah.
because I already knew there were gonna be people back there.
I believe Raze tried to go for the shotgun that Ben Davis's team had
Drop.
for their Raze. Yeah, it definitely could have been.
Could you
a game
imagine that? Yeah, no. Could you
Yeah.
imagine that? That would have been a crazy play.
I mean, with the mobility that Raze has on top of with the boom bot and the grenade, it could have been a play that happened there.
We'll never know.
We never will until amounts of CC go out.
Enemy A. Reloading.
I think the one disadvantage that we have with our Viper wall, right?
Yeah.
The one disadvantage we have with the Viper wall is that the defense will know where we're trying to head. Not all the time, but it kind of gave it away for this
Cage
push.
trigger.
I feel like they kind of knew we were gonna rotate to an A more.
I may have to say that part of that reason, I mean, you could activate that wall from anywhere on the map.
Yes.
But I think that they kind of Ben Davis anticipated Snider going here because C worked out so poorly. We already know that in the first half of the game, Ben Davis was pushing a heavy 6 rounds in a row. So I think they just assumed that Snider was trying to do the same after the C push didn't go well.
I wasn't saying that it gave it away. I'm saying that it can, and that's why I'm.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's the thing about Viper. You really try and put yourself in a bad position if you try and push a Viper too. So it's kind of like a
That's
double-edged
true.
sword.
And it seemed like it didn't matter. We did eventually
30
rotate back
seconds
B.
left.
Ended up with a 3v2, and we have a lot of health
We'll
actually.
catch them.
We do. It is looking good with the plan going out. It's going to put Ben Davis on the clock.
Yes. They're up against the rope right now. 7-7. This is pretty stressful right here.
Very much so. We got about 45 seconds on the diffuser, about 30 seconds on the clock currently. Viper is going through spawn to be able to check angles. I like how Fade and Raze are sitting here.
One enemy remaining.
Almost got taken out with Raze looking the wrong way.
That
But
was-
thankfully, Viper was able to cover the backside.
Sorry.
Shadows they will hide.
Our Raze looked away for half a second, looked back, and got jump scared.
And that is what we call siege and COD timing at its finest.
yes.
If you didn't know what that is, what just happened that round is what it was. The only thing is, Raze didn't die, although he should have.
That's teamwork right there.
Absolutely. And I think that's part of what makes playing esports games so great is the amount of trust that you can put in your teammates to have your back in times of need.
We will reveal their secret.
All right, and that actually got us a little bit ahead right there. What are your thoughts on if we go? I'm saying this is a really even game.
Very
Do you
much
think
so.
we get to? You think we get to? What does it go up to? 20?
Well, it depends if we go into overtime. If we go into overtime, I believe it's going to go to best of 2. You have to win 2 rounds in a row to end.
Oh, yeah.
Other than that,
Spike
you're
down A.
What do you think we get to? Do you think we get to? Okay,
I think we're gonna get to overtime, personally. With the way that Ben Davis is set up here,
standing.
they have a lot of CC to be able to hold down these sites, and they're making a much better use of their utility here on defense than they did on offense.
I think Viper's actually at a disadvantage here. Their Raze is gone. Never mind. We're good.
One enemy remaining.
Oh. Low marks.
That was a very accurate ping, though. I wanted the tension to build there in that moment. It was very questionable with how they push into the Viper smoke there, because for those who don't know, it immediately starts draining your health all the way to 1 HP, but doesn't kill you. So that would immediately leave you at a 1 shot against anybody.
I think Ben Davis was kind of feel like you said earlier, they were feeling themselves in that situation. We're like, all right, it's 2v1. We'll send you in, find out where they're at. Gecko can pick
Gecko
up the
has
slack.
definitely been a problem this game. I mean,
Yeah.
the amount of CC from blinds to slows that he's been able to produce so far on defense have been making it a struggle for Snider.
Wait, remember what I said earlier about them noticing where they're going to be?
Yeah,
They're faking the wall.
I love that for a very, it seems like they're fast pushing C. The sound of picking up the alt orb does give it away, but they already know that they're on C.
Grenade!
Man,
Camera
even
taken out. Yeah.
picking up the alt orb, I think it might even be beneficial if you started rotating.
Raise out of she makes the play, gets a double across her life, but it doesn't matter. The trade was much in Ben Davis' favor. She racks up the 3-piece on the Omen, hits the quad. He does! That is incredible gameplay from Raze right there. Headshot after headshot, ult after ult. Amazing util from her all around. That is what you love to see in Valorant. That's what makes this game so great.
Oh my.
Absolutely, that was an amazing play right there. There wasn't much that Snider would have been able to do.
No,
in that
there was
moment.
like almost nothing, especially with the stun on top. It kind of staggered us, and it
did. It wasn't a very good trade at first. I thought that she died in the beginning when she used her satchel to be able to get that double with her ult.
Come on, let's go!
It was a different trade instead, but to rack up 3 headshots in a row after that was incredible, especially with the way that Snider was positioned.
Man, stuns, man. I was speechless, man.
It's a very good round. This could end up turning the tide of the game for them if Ben Davis starts to feel themselves from that. A lot can happen from that last round, but we do get the first pick.
We can kind of see how the players are feeling after that. They can still feel the shock, because you can see we've switched to defense.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think what's so important, despite what's happening in this round right now, is that last round can really bring down Snider's morale. You know, because now we're losing 8-9, but we're able to keep it in a 3v3. We're able to keep their mentality strong. This is still going to be in their favor.
Last player standing.
1v2
down,
situation.
B.
With the spike carrier killed, you know that Breach and Omen are going to be holding this bomb. How is Faye going to respond to this? She has plenty of util to be able to find out where the enemy's at and act appropriately.
Bring them down!
30 seconds left.
Where are you? I got this fight.
One enemy remaining.
That was amazing 2-tap by Zora. I love to see that. Was very, very clean. You could tell that Omen put double smoke that to be able to make a fade push in the one angle into his line of sight to be able to get the 1-tap. But unfortunately, Omen wasn't able to land those shots. It was sad to see how Breach managed to go out there. That's 2 back-to-back rounds of incredibly amazing clips that you could easily put in a montage right there. That was great by both teams.
Yeah, no, if that didn't bring back up the morale, I don't know what would.
Absolutely. We were able to hear them a little bit in the other room about the excitement that went off to be able to bring it out to a 9-9 tie.
Sorry, that was incredible gameplay right there.
It was amazing to see. I think that's what Snider needed.
Ear.
I was very scared that it could diminish morale and cause them to lose a round, but that just brought it back.
Mm-hmm. Seeing a split here seems like a. I want to say, is that 4-1? Omen could easily go back though.
Good first pick by Fade. Cycle all goes out to figure out where the other team's at. Notices that one's going to be playing top cliff of A. Other 2 playing all the way in their spawn. That's 3. That means A side's currently free until Gecko makes it on the site. They start the hard push and get set up while Omen comes around on the flank.
I'll find you.
Yeah, Omen's back over there. Use a little top one. Oh,
Raze was able to catch him. Oh, if you catch him by surprise, that's an amazing extra pick from Raze. He's able to make it back on site with relative ease here.
you just heard bang, 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 bang.
Absolutely. You could tell that Ben Davis, they were not paying attention
No,
there
they-
off of that rotate. They were just trying to make it on the site. Amazing routing by Raze there.
Ooh. That was
One enemy remaining. Last
I think
player
Omen-
standing.
Came around the flank from B site.
Yeah, I think Omen might have teleported B. Maybe.
Now, I believe this is the Odin cast here. That's a free win. That's a free win. Let me tell you, whenever an LMG, especially the Odin, is in your hands, it has amazing wall penetration. What is it, 100 bullets in a round? In a mag?
I believe so.
Yeah, about 100 bullets in a
Don't quote
mag.
me on that one.
Very low recoil, very easy to control. Just absolutely decimated. I believe he kills about 4 to 5 shots. Still one headshot with 100 rounds in the mag. You could definitely
shouldn't
cause
miss,
some
basically.
decimation.
You
Absolutely.
And actually, I think that's one of our teachers' fan favorite guns right there.
Really?
Yeah.
No, it
you know
is
Tudor?
Huh?
You know Tudor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be Tudor's winning it. A very expensive gun to use, but very rewarding to use all the same.
Cage triggered.
Cover going out.
Okay.
Now you love to see the ratting. Now you could tell that from the last round when Raze was able to rat onto Ben Davis. Ben Davis did the same.
a little bit of vengeance there.
Ooh, amazing shots by Raze. The boom bot definitely would have done some big damage.
Yeah,
if
I
Raze
kind of
died
want to
there.
see the death room, but get a
One
hand in there.
enemy remaining.
Absolutely.
3v1. Omen's by his lonesome.
Satchel out.
Cover going out.
Now, Omen could use his ult here from Ben Davis to be able to get sight of where everybody's at from Snider.
But
It would be a questionable ult to use.
yeah,
It would.
especially with how we're holding this, I don't see that helping really.
Yeah, it doesn't seem winnable here for Ben Davis on this round.
And the longer you wait, the less winnable it is.
Of course.
No,
he's
just stay
probably
back and
safe for
survive.
econ.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think you like that skin.
Yeah, absolutely. I do too. It's one of my favorites with the other
Their
Vandal as
teeth
well.
will chatter in the cold and dark.
I need this.
Now we are about
these
2
voice
rounds.
lights, man.
Absolutely. The voice lines, they have done a very good job. I like to see on TikTok, I follow a lot of the voice actors for the characters here on TikTok. It's nice to be able to see that the people who voice act the characters on Valorant also play Valorant too.
That's actually really. I
need
mean,
this.
there are a few that also do it in Siege.
Okay, let's get set up.
Siege,
yeah.
Oh, that could be a topic for another day. Siege is one of
Yeah.
my favorite games out there.
You
right
want
now.
to play? Let's play.
Immediate. Oh,
Yeah, that's 2 picks from off of Snider from A. This is definitely the smart play to be able to rotate back. We know that Ben Davis is going to be rotating as well.
they also have. Oh wait, they have Opera.
Absolutely.
There it is.
Holding it down C long. It is going to be a little bit questionable to push here. It's going to be straight off of gun skill to be able to make
Cover going out.
Teleport's kind of
position.
big.
Good Ben.
Ooh, there it
able to
is.
take out the ult and get the plant down.
Owen played right there.
The Viper outgoes all. You could tell that Snider is trying to secure the win here for this round and put it in the match point and end this game.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
Shadows traveling.
I got scared by our Rays, I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad that I'm not a player because I would have shot our own Rays.
It is incredibly stressful here.
Last player
That's
standing.
for sure, but Breach gets a double. Put it
Oh.
in immediate 1v4. We need to go on re-peak.
Wait.
There was nothing that Omen could really do there.
Nah, I think we have time.
They
I
had
got
plenty of time.
Gecko. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rations
That
are
was a
done
good
with
hold, but it
you!
eventually just fell apart there. Didn't really know what happened.
Great start by Owen. Yeah, I think he cooked right there, getting rid of their up, and then, like you said, it just kind of fell apart. We couldn't see because we were stuck on Omen, but
Yeah.
they just got picked off left and right. It just wasn't looking pretty.
It wasn't looking pretty at all, unfortunately. I don't believe we had anybody watching by the sand dunes from our spawn to be able to hold that flank, or else that could have possibly been a different story there.
Here.
Going in A. Raise the shotgun. Yeah, I was
Definitely
gonna say
gonna
the
be
same
trying to
thing.
close it in close quarters, probably with the satchel charge.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, satchel getting there.
Good trade between Raze and Omen here. Omen takes out Omen. Raze is able to sit here with the shotgun. This is perfect for her right now. As long as she doesn't get flanked from the side.
I'd like to
She
mention
didn't even
that.
get a good
Raise's
kill.
gun is pink.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you?
Reloading.
Bring them down.
We only know where one is. We don't know where the other two are at, though. If Raze is caught lacking here at range, it is going to put it to a 3v3.
I think this is where we would use that satchel here. Get some movement going. Possibly close distance, but I might have lied there.
One enemy
Oh.
remaining.
Good trades. Good trades. We're able to close it out. Putting it to match point.
Match point. I like to see this. So
I do
we
indeed.
are
Match
gonna get that
point.
23.
Put them to sleep.
Hey, I don't make the rules. We made it.
We may.
No,
we
here.
No,
We're here.
On the rounds.
We're
yeah,
here.
on the rounds. Yeah, absolutely. Now, you already know that Snider's going to have to be able to lock in here more than they already are to be able to close this out, because it's not going to take very long for Ben Davis to come back if Snider decides to let it
Let's
slip.
make
And
them
honestly, I don't know if I push A here.
It is very risky. It is indeed, but it has been the most successful spot for them so far.
That is also true.
It's a matter of who gets first pick.
Where are you?
If Snider's able to take sight here,
Still waiting.
they'll probably end up being able to lock this game out.
Bomb buddy out.
Now this might be a more opportune situation for Omen to use his ult on Ben Davis.
But we remember that Omen does have the spike, and he also has his ult. So if A isn't looking left, he can teleport the other side of the map and get flanked down. And we do have control of A. This flank goes down. The stun from Breach also goes out.
Satchel out.
No pick so far.
All
Oh,
it takes is one raise ult.
of course. I had to say something.
Yeah. But Cypher is able to get raised. That's a really good pick. Now the raise is ults out of the way. It's going to prevent it.
One enemy remaining.
Snider. You love to see that Viper gets a nice
Whoa.
three-piece to end the game.
Attackers
Unfortunately, we didn't get to see it, but to be able to see Cypher and Viper sit here and get all 5 kills to end that round, to end the game actually out, was amazing to see. Now, for me, I haven't played Valorant about a year and a half.
Yeah.
You know, it's definitely been some time. But for a role of a duelist is to obviously duel. So when I just see more objective and team players sit here and frag out, that's what I really love to see. It's a huge change of pace for the game. Very good closing.
Sorry, this game has been all over the place.
It has.
From
it
the
has.
start, we got
Yeah.
a little dicey. It was a little tiptoe. See what the other person got plays,
Mm-hmm.
and then Ben Davis came out with the ace.
Yeah.
That started off the crazy plays from the game. I mean, I'm hoping to see somebody come back here. I was trying to peek to see,
Yeah.
but that game was actually wild. And I
Mm-hmm.
cannot stress this enough. Ben Davis and Snider, they were so evenly matched there.
Very.
Come on back here. Come on back here. You already know what it is.
Well, you already know. I think you know the main question that we want to ask. But I'll let Tavares here ask.
No.
I think, okay, fine. You know, I will do the honors asking the question. Now, we want to know is how are you guys feeling after Rays managed to score that ace on you?
He's not good. We just kind
Okay.
of played poorly there. I
Yeah.
think our
Okay,
positioning
okay.
was off, and it was just that.
Okay, that's good because you know often a lot of times when something like that happens to the team, you know it can cause morale to go down,
Yeah.
it cause the team to fall apart. But one of the things that I've been able to hear from your guys' team is that you have very good chemistry. You're able to lock it down, and that your mental strength of something like that want to be able to get you down. You guys played a very good game. Now, how did you feel about your Ben Davis here as your opponents?
Last time we 13-4 them, so this was a little bit disappointing.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely like agents and practice and stuff like that. We didn't have some set stuff on this map. Like with Fade, we had no preset stuff. Christian's still learning Raze a bit, so we have some place to go. But he did really good as well.
Yeah, the race was definitely doing really good. It was nice to see, the Viper and the Cypher be able to sit there and lock it down. Amazing util from both sides of the team. Now, how do you feel about their team comp?
It was awful. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. They had an awful team.
Really?
They could I'm surprised they won as many defense rounds with the Chamber Sentinel. I
Right.
think it's just because they just chucked util where we went a lot.
Yeah, and I don't believe that Chamber managed to get any picks with his ult whatsoever.
He got some shots off, but I don't think
He got
a
some
pick.
shots, no
He was
confirms though.
5 and 18.
5 and okay, well we didn't
Christian?
see that far, but it was definitely something. But
Huh?
yeah, good job, Snider. Good
Yeah,
job. You
why'd you
guys
show
did
up, man?
amazing. Very good game to see. Now this is my first time commentating. Actually,
Yeah, you're doing a really good job with
Okay.
questions, actually.
I appreciate it. I used to play this game like a lot for like a good year and a half. I haven't played it since, but it was amazing to see how you guys were able to perform. All I heard was good things about your team. So to be able to sit here and actually see how it went was it was amazing.
Oh, we won! Okay. That was a great game.
Absolutely, I love seeing it. I wish I could see another one, but that was definitely worth the one that we were able to see there.
That's for next week.
Next week,
Yeah.
Well, I'll be loving to watch the game. Maybe
But
commentate
tomorrow,
if need be.
you know what we got?
Tomorrow, what do we have tomorrow? Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Well, I can't wait to see it too. It is nice to see the chaotic scenes that happen there in Overwatch too.
Sorry. Yeah, well, I'm back here conversing about the game. But no, yeah, I'm excited. Overwatch team has been doing fantastic. They're literally only undefeated team we have right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Who?
Okay.
Overwatch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, I had to confirm
Overwatch
that.
has dropped 2 maps.
2 maps. That's all? That's it?
Huh? 3?
3.
Joe's telling me 3.
Joe says 3. We'll believe him today.
It's probably. Joe's probably.
It was amazing. I love to be able to see both games. Snyder's definitely been doing well in Apex and Valorant. It was a very close game. I love to see the way that Snyder's able to close it out. Good plays from both teams. Nice to hear the commentary in there from what a little bit of the thought processes that was happening during the course of that game. I think the biggest thing with Valorant is the burnout.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely for games that last that long.
How long were we gone?
I'm could have said.
Oh,
40
wait.
minutes.
Could have been longer, actually.
What time did we start? It's
We
5:04
started,
now.
yeah, we started at like 4. It was in the middle of 4.
Yeah, it was the middle of 4.
I think so.
Well, I guess it's not as long as I thought.
Yeah.
I mean, I played games that lasted over an hour, so
We've streamed games that lasted that long. It was no.
it's been tough. What did you say about Siege before we close out here?
I was saying that some of their voice actors also played.
This one, what?
Some of their voice actors also played the game.
Voice actor?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's really good to see. Love to be able to see the involvement of the community between the voice actors, workers, the players, and their game.
Yep.
Good overall to see.
Yeah. Besides that, you got anything to say to people before we head out?
Thank you everybody for having me. I hope I did a good job commentating.
You
for
did a
my
great
first
job.
time.
Don't even question.
I appreciate it. I really tried. But I hope that we're able to catch you here tomorrow and hopefully another Valorant game next week. I hope y'all have a good one. Stay safe out there. Stay warm.
Bye-bye.